September 25th, 1970, Senior Ring Day. Senior Ring Day was the culmination of many months of awe, desire, and envy. For 2 long years, we had watched as the seniors that went before us lorded that emblem over us. We had scraped together the required deposit, and now the Balfour Company was about to deliver the most coveted piece of jewelry, the BHS Senior Ring. A hefty hunk of genuine gold, cradling a black onyx stone so polished that it seemed bottomless. Many of us had spent the night before at the Crystal on Gordon Highway, talking, hanging out, counting the hours till it was ours. A number of us went up to Rocky Creek Road on the hill above the future site of Regency Mall. There we doused old tires with gasoline, set them on fire, and rolled them down the hill, bouncing, streaming flames into the night. It didn't take a whole lot to amuse us in those days. Then it was time. Everyone went over to the school. For once we went through the lunchroom doors with eager anticipation. We got them, slipped them on the ring fingers of our right hands, and suddenly we were invincible, the masters of all that we surveyed. Underclassmen, the rats, trembled in our presence. Many of them carried bruises that day from being popped on the top of their wee little heads. It took a little while to become used to the weight that we now carried on our right hands. Every time that you bumped something, you quickly glanced to make sure that nothing was scratched. Those of us men of BHS that were going steady now faced a dilemma. The ring that we now wore would mean quite a lot to our significant other. Whatever they wore to show our commitment, whether a monogram sweater, a letterman jacket, or some other piece of jewelry, now paled in comparison to the commitment that the BHS senior ring represented. I think I kept mine for about a week before it slipped on the ring finger of Betty's graceful left hand. And 3.5 years later, I slipped a different ring on it. Obviously, it wouldn't fit her finger, so over the months, tape, wax, rubber bands, or a nylon insert secured it. In spite of what Elvis sang, she never wore it around her neck. Many years later, economics dictated that I had to sell the one true ring. I wish that I hadn't. Like Bilbo Baggins, I would like to hold the precious one more time. To look at the gleaming onyx in the middle, and the proud bulldog flanked by the proudest numbers of all, 1971.